by, we will be moving on to our next speed run of the block of Fisherman's Tale. Any percent. Our runner is Bahamut X, and I do hope you enjoy our time.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Everyone's having a good Friday. As mentioned, my name is Bahamut X, and here's Fisherman's Tale. So I think it's a VR, obviously. It's a short puzzle game, which I think is a lot of fun. So the timer will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The prologue here is just some introductory, like how do the controls work
stop
and stuff.
me if
So
you have heard this one before.
thing.
Once upon a while
The main
ago,
way we
there
save
was a
time in this
fisherman's
game is,
puppet, carefully
these
made by
puzzles,
hand.
things you gotta do. We can do a bunch of them
The
in a
puppet
row.
lived a simple
And that's
life
what we're
inside a
doing.
modern
The first part of
lighthouse,
the game
with everything
is
in its
in the
place.
dark, so some of it we have to do in the dark.
And every day began
fine
the
because
same
one thing
way
you do
when he
notice,
brushed his wooden
If you
teeth.
put your hand over an item that's selectable, it'll highlight. So you can use to our advantage. There we go.
Well, if you
Brush your
don't
teeth.
think wooden teeth need brushing, you've never had a cavity and a splinter at the same time. Nice and warm,
And start to put
safe
together
from
our
the storm.
model here.
Next, he would take his duster and carefully dust his lucky
A
seashell.
lot of this game
Over
is,
there,
I like to
on
say,
the
hurry up and wait. So
There.
you have been in marching band before.
The shell
Very
reminded him
familiar.
of the sea when it
Line
was
up
calm.
and then wait. Really,
Next, the
go to this
fisherman
place,
would
wait.
open
So
wide his window to check the weather.
we got one little last
quiet
part, and then the
sea
prologue will be
tonight.
done.
Finally, and most important,
Turn around
every
here.
day he would work on his latest
All right, one last
model.
part here.
There, in the center of the room, a perfect... Yes! Good. Now, the final touch. A tiny puppet of himself to put inside. There. Tired out from his routine, the fisherman
There
would
we go.
rest his aching wooden bones in his
Here's a
own
good place if
rocking
there's any
chair
donations or
and go to
announcements. We
sleep.
got about a minute before the next chapter starts.
And dream of models. Safe inside, where the smell of paint and glue
Alright,
was
let's
always
see
fresh, where the
here.
world was simple and
No,
snapped together.
sorry,
puppet would
had
follow
a bit of
his
visual bug
routine,
there. All good.
brush his wooden
Have
teeth,
a donation
dust
from
his lucky
Anonymous.
shell,
Appreciate
and
what
work
you're
on his
doing.
model.
Thank you very much for the $10 donation.
Let me turn something around here. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good.
So those people that want to look at a blank screen, so that's why I like to
Worlds
look
within
outside, so it's
worlds,
not all black.
walls within walls, closing out the storm so it could never reach inside. Until one night, something changed.
If you got some time to wait, I can. I'm trying to kind of throw things. You see how far you can throw them. Really, one mechanic about this game is you can extend your arms out to like pick things up or not things up distance, and then you can, this is good for if you want to finish your block. Because you get some time to
has begun and
puzzles.
stocks are looking thin again this year. We all know there's a big catch waiting out there somewhere, but hold
How
your
hard was it
holding
learning to VR
Reports are saying
speedrun?
a huge storm is blowing
It's
in.
been fun so far. This is the only one I'm
Likely
speedrunning right now, but I think
nothing
it's a
than
good
salvage
category. I'm really enjoying. Probably one thing I'll get into a little bit, at least with this kind of game, and probably as other ones too, is collision detection. Especially when you pick up items, you want to move around. Since you're kind of free form when you move around, and depending on how the game is coded, you might get not necessarily locked into a wall, but kind of sort of stuck.
Every
and
morning,
make sure
the
you can get
fisherman's
yourself out,
puppet
but be
walked
careful. It might
inside
make you
his
drop
model
items too.
lighthouse with
Huh.
everything in its place.
Which I will
But it began
definitely
his
prescribe
day
more
to
too. It's like I'm gonna be careful here.
Except this morning,
This last part where
something
it's in the
felt
dark,
different.
kind of. Also, when you use my other hand here to kind of highlight things a little bit.
At last, the smell of the ocean. But outside,
So the main character, the
not
fisherman's
sea,
puppet,
he couldn't
is
believe
kind
his
of
wooden
realizing, hey,
eyes.
something's going on here.
Outside the room
I
was
got a model
another
inside, and
room,
it looks like I'm inside of a
replica
model.
room.
So
and standing in it, a
you'll
huge
get to
but
notice that the
very
main
familiar
mechanic of
figure
these
of a
puzzles
fisherman.
is that the
And he
fact
knew
that
that
we're a model,
if
then a
that
model,
huge
then a
figure
model,
were to turn,
you make items bigger and
its face
smaller
would be very
to solve this
familiar.
puzzle.
Sacre bleu. It was all there inside the bottle. Exact in every detail.
Huh.
But the
I thought it
tiny
was gonna be
version
about
of
fishing,
himself,
not gonna
it
lie.
was moving.
Well, the
He
story is
was
about
inside
fishing.
the model, he was outside the model, and just who was pulling all the strings? Of course, as below. Zut, the door was locked. He must have
Gotta remember
put the
my mic
key
is right
somewhere
there.
last time he left this room.
There we go.
Now, when was that? And then, my friends, the strangest thing happened.
So the next puzzle
Inside
here
this
is
room
the
where he
we need to
knew
get to the next
every
room,
cranny and
which the
nook,
snail has
unfamiliar
inside of the
voice
shell,
said,
but he's going to ask for a captain's hat and a life preserver. So we're doing that right now.
Yeah,
But we're making
you
these two
with the
items
strings,
smaller so they'll
over
fit.
here, on the shelf. Are you cracked in the cockle? Why did you move the anchor? Why? Why did
There's
you
a few
take
different
the
ways
roof
that
off? The
you
fisherman,
progress the story.
he
You
felt
know,
well,
being in
his
proximity,
lucky
like
shell had just
if
started
you remember,
talking
the
to
shell
him.
will say, "Hey, come
And
here."
very
If I
rudely
wasn't
too.
close enough, it wouldn't
So he
trigger.
did
So I
not
have to be
feel
just close
so
enough
great.
for him to
You
realize
test
I'm
me
next to
every
him.
day
In other
and you saw I
places
just had
earlier,
nothing to
where I
say.
accidentally hit
I'm
my
a
mic,
married
I had
cop,
to click on the
Sonny,
door
and
to
you
realize that,
might
hey, I'm
not
just looking at you.
appreciate
So
a nice quiet hiding spot, but I do. Now,
that's one way that we have
and what
to
are we hiding from?
we
I'm
progress
hiding
through
from
here.
the
So
storm.
here's another
What's the
shot,
rest of
another
the
sorry
key?
section where we kind
The-
of hurry up and
the
wait. So
key. Where
if there's
is
any
it?
donations or
Oh,
announcements, feel
feel
free.
like
You got
upstairs.
about
The
30
fisherman
seconds.
took a deep breath.
Oh,
hermit
well, no
crab,
donations.
craftiest
No
of all
donations for now. But if
crustaceans,
anybody
I
wants to
must
donate,
get to the top
we
of
have
the lighthouse.
exclamation mark
Those
donate and
sailors
exclamation
out
mark
there may be
incentives if you
looking
want
for
links
us. We
to,
must be
you know,
brave.
either or.
Brave? Brave? If you can't find me my hat, I will be the captain, of course. And the captain needs his hat.
It's fun
The life
passing the
preserver,
time and
just in
throwing
case.
things around, making it bigger and smaller.
Just this once. We will
It's a
be-
cute game.
Oh, it is. I really like
Well,
it. It's
Of course,
I'll kind
courageous
of get into a little
Captain
bit.
Crab, said the
It feels like
fisherman.
it's kind of a story between
Your
father and
hat
son.
and the
The
life
father
preserver.
is a fisherman, and
Now,
I think the son is
where
a
would
lighthouse
an everyday
attendant.
wooden
Because
puppet
your
find a
character, your
tiny
fisherman's
life
puppet,
preserver
have this innate
and
has
a
this
hat
innate
fit
desire.
for
I
a
gotta get to the top of the lighthouse tower.
Well,
Because
of
there's a
everything.
storm coming, and you
Well,
kind of see
if
what
a little wooden
happens in the
puppet like
story
you can
as you go through
resist
each
them,
chapter.
I will
Oh,
be-
that's actually. I thought this was going to be completely different. Not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna try and
Now
catch the
just
biggest fish in like X amount of time.
Yeah, I don't know if there is. If there isn't a fishing game VR, I'm sure there will be if there isn't already.
I think I need that.
You, most. That will do. All right, are you ready? Farewell, shipmate.
Careful here,
I won't
There we go.
forget what you did for me.
because there's one part
Your
where
captain salutes you.
if
You
you
would
don't
need
if
to
you drop the
find it
key like in the
right.
spot here, usually things will reset after a while. But I think this one,
So you
it's
can
happened to
save
me
your
where it
fingers
didn't reset and
easily.
I hard locked the game.
As captain,
But thankfully,
I shall
that time it's
cautiously
been.
remain here, on guard.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of, doing the puzzle as fast as you can, which is kind of fun because the game doesn't realize that you can do some of these ahead of time. And if you listen to the narrator, it'll kind of jump around a little bit. Like, no, I already did that part.
Kind of horrifying looking.
Oh yeah, it's you can kind of see this ominous storm is coming.
Right. Not for fans with thalassophobia, I assume.
The biggest fish Papa ever
First, I
caught.
gotta be careful where my
The
mic is
fisherman
at.
had spent
I gotta-
all his life trying to learn to catch
I'm like,
as
worry
big
about this
as
because I have my mic
that.
in a different
Well,
spot.
don't
But
you look
good
like a
one there.
turtle?
Alright. Now we got this fish who's thirsty, and we gotta solve this pipe puzzle. One cool
It
thing
was
about
still
this
alive.
is that
This went
I
against
mentioned that
everything
we're
he had
model
learned.
for
He
model
had to
than a
get the
model than a
fish
model.
some water.
That means you
We're
don't have
with
to
you
solve
through
the
the night,
puzzle
fish
in
fans, and
like
remember,
the main area.
no catch is
I
worth
can actually
risking life and limb,
put it
even
inside
if
here.
it is the
if I want
biggest,
to.
richest,
Oh.
fishiest
I've seen some
catch
people
you've
do it.
ever
Yeah, it's
seen.
kind of cool.
And
It's
for all you
kind of gives you a little bit of
lighthouse
freedom
keepers
like
out there,
that.
keep those brights on. This
Oh,
one's
wow.
for you.
There. Now the water would flow. Success.
Gotta crank this and then
Too much
water will
success. Water flooded into the model.
get the next part ready.
Quick, hold your breath. The water closed over him.
The fish is gonna has one, and
Memories
he's
came
gonna be
flooding
hungry.
back. The coolness, the darkness, the ocean tossing and turning him like a rag doll.
Oh, yeah, I can't play this game.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Puppets
no.
can't drown.
Oh no, like
No,
being like in
a
water.
bit
Or?
of water wouldn't stop this fisherman.
that is a scary situation for me.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Is there anything to eat?
We do have a few more donations if now's a good time.
How about like in like? Actually, go ahead. Yeah, we got about 20
forgotten
seconds.
to
Go ahead.
finish that fish.
All right, we have a $5 donation from Space Cow that just says moo, and a $10 donation from Anonymous
Who
that
are
says
you,
keep up the
oh
good work, you
double fish?
guys.
And do you know how to reach the top of the lighthouse? The fisherman
Well,
asked.
this is another one where you see the fish, little fish here. He's actually bigger out there. So I can give him the fish here, or I can make the fish bigger and then give it to him out there. But our next puzzle is in that mirror there, so we're just gonna do it here.
There must be food out here.
Nothing? I'll starve. Any second now, I shall
Second time this, right?
hunger. If only you find me some food.
Chew on that.
Right about there.
A bowl?
We put that ladder there because we have
A
the
fish bowl?
fish is gonna give us a ride up to the ladder.
It's stuck in my throat.
Inside the mirror
What
there, but we gotta
next?
get the bigger
It
version.
seemed the fish had choked on its own appetite. And also a fish bone.
Ah,
He had to go. No, there was the bone of contention.
Oh
thank
my.
you, fisherman. I could not get enough.
Another little bit of a pause here where we wait for the fish to say, "Oh, I'll help you out, and it's inside the window." Excuse me. There's another one of those proximity where I just have to be nearby. I don't actually have to look. You might be able to see it. There's like a little key inside there. A little bit of
What
glow.
could the puppet
Help
say to
players see,
that?
oh, it's right here, but I don't actually have to
Now,
look in the
I
mirror
must
to for it
repay
to trigger.
The key to the tower door is outside. I saw a huge figure hide it near the mirror.
There's a lot of cool nuances in this one.
Yeah, it's a cute little puzzle game. I really like it.
It was around here.
Is that like, yeah, I can go inside the fish. I want to be sure I can put that ladder there, because one thing that's interesting is
Welcome
it's because
aboard, fish
I
flight
can
1
tell
to
from
3.
the feet. I am very
Please
tall.
keep
I'm
your
6'7"
arms
or
inside the mouth at
meters
all
for
times, and no
metric,
splinters,
and
please.
I can kind of take advantage of that for VR. I can reach up really high or reach really far, and
There was plenty of
at least
leg
with my VR, I
but
have
if you left something
base stations.
to be
So
desired.
I think you can do this
There
even
was a
without base
distinct
stations. Kind of
smell.
create a play area, so as you can tell, as
Oh,
I get
yes.
close to
South
play area,
yes.
the lattice kind of shows up, but that doesn't prevent you from going beyond it, which is what I take advantage of. I can actually reach inside the mirror from here, but the area won't let me
Here
go
we
inside
are.
unless I put the
Mind your step.
ladder up. Or just go to ladder,
At last. Thank
Right
you
in.
for helping me, the fisherman said.
and then back in the fish.
You
Because I think if you're playing this casually, you can actually step inside the mirror and grab it, but I don't have to.
So your height helps you if you're speedrun?
A little bit, yeah. I think probably you probably don't have to be tall. Like if you can move to the edge of the fish. You can probably do without being tall, but I like to say it's like I have long arms. I can do this.
The door opened. The lighthouse tower waited. The fisherman had
The
begun
next
to
chapter
say
here
that
is
he
we'll
had
be
all the
putting together
answers.
the fishing boat, which is for me the hardest part of the game, especially one part which you might recognize a certain
Come in, trawler. Come in, trawler.
toy
If
game
you
as a
can hear
kid,
us,
or
return
highest
to
toy
port
game as a kid. You might
immediately. I
recognize this.
repeat, return to port immediately.
And kind of mentioned earlier, with this game, and I'm sure with other VR games, especially items that you pick up and move around, collision detection is definitely not your friend in this game, especially in close quarters, especially when you pull items and you drag items around that you probably wouldn't normally if you're playing this casually, as I'll describe in this circumstance. this next part of the story. The fisherman got caught in the storm.
Papa's
A little
old
bit,
study.
put together this
This
picture.
was where the fisherman had learned to live.
One thing I take advantage of is if an item has a
And I'm
particular
not
place,
impressed.
um,
Papa,
you don't have to like
the
line it up
painting,
perfectly for
the
it
old
to,
painting of his father,
go into place
the
that will
great
snap into
fisherman.
place.
It was
I might have saw
talking.
that one the
Quiet,
shell
I'm talking.
earlier. I definitely take advantage of that here, and
My
also
flesh and
a
blood.
little bit later too. So
You could have been as great a sailor as me.
Tell me
My
about it.
father before me.
this is what I mean by the plan is casually. You would
That
put
you
the
had lived to see this day.
fishing boat together down here
Papa, said the
before
puppet,
uh,
I must light the lighthouse lamp. A ship is in
we put
peril.
it together. But we don't want to do that because that takes
My
time. We want to
own
bring it with
son,
us.
a mere lamp lighter.
But that means
A
more things to
landlubber.
worry about in your
Nonsense.
hands.
All you need is a boat and a strong net. Show you're a true sea dog.
You just
and
build it as
sail
you hold
out
it
there.
along.
Exactly, but you gotta be careful
Nearly
because
there.
an item
Am I kidding?
that if you put an item where it's
Never
not,
finish
you know,
anything.
not a designated place, it'll reset
Old lighthouse crane were
to
there.
its original place after about 30 seconds.
The
So
huge alpha
as I'm putting those last pieces
surrounded
together,
it.
I have to kind of
Below.
occasionally grab it
Easy,
and drop it down so it
easy.
doesn't disappear on me.
Oh, ow.
So, like I say,
Carefully now.
I think these are still around. You might recognize this as a toy prize game as we were kids, right?
Oh, okay, I see. Oh no.
Slightly easier, but could be a little finicky at times.
Slightly.
Slightly better. Didn't mean to do that. I've used Valve Index controllers, which are amazing controllers, but the one downside to them is casually it's great because there's a gripping mechanism, which is good for casual, but not good for speedrunning. So like I don't want to accidentally, trigger. So I have to occasionally make sure I'm not, gripping it. It can get in the way sometimes. Oops, see that's careful. There we go. So that doesn't disappear on us. There we go. This part can go very smoothly or it can be very annoying though
Keep
too,
going,
especially if
boy.
you feel like you can grab it but it
Make
keeps pushing it
something of your
along and
head.
then rotates it. But you can get around it. If it goes just like other things, if it goes outside the area too much, it'll also reset. I kind of use, as you kind of see, there's kind of two different angles. There's the main angle and then also look into the model. And I kind of use both to try to help line myself up.
Your mother would be sad to see these days.
Come here. Oh, just missed it there.
Was always a very supportive parent.
So, how long did it take you to learn how to do this crane game quick?
Oh, it's still something I'm working on to be better at. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it takes a little bit. So that's one. Oh, come here. It can be a little finicky at times.
Fishing, it is an art. No, a craft. No, an art.
There we go.
A ball, a craft.
Don't
I'm
disappear
writing
on me,
that
boat.
down.
There we go.
There.
So,
That's
play this
good,
casually.
honest
You would actually put the boat back onto the
Well, what
hook
are you
and then
waiting
lower
for?
it, but that takes
On
too
the
much
ball.
time. So we're gonna wait for
Now, duck it at
the
the
fisherman
pontoon.
father to finish
Then
talking.
we'll see
We'll just
who's
load the
too
boat along.
big for his father's boat.
Grab our battery.
There. Allez, en avant toute.
Inside the boat.
Cast off. East by northeast. Full steam.
The rest of the game is relatively straightforward. There's one last
Look at
puzzle
you.
when we get to the top of the
look
lighthouse.
almost
Otherwise,
like a real
it's
sailor.
smooth sailing most of the way here.
Thanks, Papa.
Just gotta flip this liver a couple times.
Morning,
So,
Fisherman.
if there's any donations or announcements, feel free.
Then again,
Yes,
we all
indeed.
know there's a
We
big
have
catch
a
waiting out
$10
there
donation from
somewhere, but
Anonymous.
hold your
Thank
hauling
you
lines.
very
Reports are
much.
saying a huge
and a $5 donation from Gristle from
The
a
storm
good cause and
approaches.
spacey
That's when
hosting.
the fish
I
are
mean,
easily, my son.
well, thank you. And we have a $45 donation from Danny. Thanks for supporting a great cause and having so many cool games, and I quote, ooh.
In the
I
arc
can
of
move.
the
I can. At least
storm.
this first one I
This
can
is
steer the
where
boat, but I don't think it really
nature hides
matters.
its beauties.
You
They're
can just not
waiting
steer at all.
for
It'll,
us.
it'll readjust you at the end. It gets you outside no matter what. Now we're in the quote-unquote real world, or like the memory.
Come in, trawler.
So earlier
Come
we
in,
saw the fish,
trawler.
or
If you can hear us,
saw the boat get
return to
swallowed by
port
the storm.
immediately.
Now we
I
can do it from
repeat,
first person.
return to port immediately.
Ooh, oh my. That's intimidating.
Yeah. So I like to think, like my theory is that so you're a fisherman's puppet, and like I said, you have this innate desire to get to the top of the lighthouse. My thinking is from the dialogue of the father and like the picture there, I think the son didn't want to become a fisherman, and I think that became like a rift between the father and son, and then maybe he
Don't
became
forget,
a
boy.
lighthouse captain
Come back
because of
with
the
a whole
accident, or
food
maybe
of
before. I'm
fish,
not quite
or
sure,
don't
but I
come
think
back at all.
that's the dynamic. I think the son didn't want to become a fisherman, and that caused the rift between the father and son. Not the most cheery story, but it's a good, it's a good one.
It was very Pixar.
Oh yeah. Now we have to do the last part of getting up to the lighthouse here. So we gotta climb this.
Yes! All done, son. All done. You've got guts, boy. I will give you that. Go then, if you must. Climb the tower, light the lamp, save any other poor souls who are sailing out there, driven on by them. As he climbed the hook, he thought of all the models he had built, all the days he had spent inside the lighthouse, his greed. You.
I don't know what you've
But
been
I've been
hiding
wishing
from, but I've been hiding from the storm.
At last,
Funny.
then, the fisherman thought of all the countless fish
That's the
he had
last
pulled
chapter,
from the
where we
ocean
actually light the
alive,
lighthouse.
just like this one,
And this is the
just
last
like
part
his
where
father before him.
collision detection.
But there
you gotta
was
be
one
careful.
difference. A match. Now something to strike it on.
And also, I'll definitely take advantage of where I mentioned that if item has a particular place, it'll lock in place. So very much take advantage of it because the match is very unstable. You gotta be careful.
I
Also,
love that
if you
sound.
like go towards the wall, it'll knock it out of your hand.
Ooh.
Too close to the wall.
The three lamps were lit, but there was nowhere near
There's a
enough
light,
light.
which we'll be using that.
Perhaps
the other
his little
model
friends inside the model could
side,
help
so
out.
give the match to the next lower puppet. And now it's basically every other. I don't have to look. It's just there on the edge. Should be like
Yes.
a sound effect.
Now, carefully, the next level down.
One more.
Et voilà. Let there be light.
There we go.
Farewell, mon fils. I can rest now, knowing my
One last
obsession
part.
is
We're
like
going
dragging
to
down
transport to
with
the
me.
real world. And the
Goodbye,
lighthouse
little
attendant will be
morsel.
asleep. We gotta make sure we put the light on him, or else he won't wake up.
Au voyage,
That's-
shipmate.
Now I know that for sure because one time I ran it myself. I'm like, what if I don't put the light on him? Nope.
Mon Dieu, was that?
Well, I
that
should say it's
beard,
not quite the
that
real world
face.
yet.
He was awake.
The real world will come a little
Hey,
bit
the
later.
puppet cried.
Almost-
I'm in here.
almost real
I've
world.
been in here all this time. I'm in here.
The next scene, which is the ending, will be in the real world, and I'll be going outside the lighthouse, and when I do, it'll be time.
What time is it?
And time.
What a mess.
Nice, nice, nice.
I think I've been in here long enough. I think.
So that's
I
Fisherman's
need to
Tale.
see the
Thank you so much for letting me run this.
How long has it
It's
been?
been fun. I've been able to run this for a few other
No matter.
marathons, and I really enjoy running this
Across
because
the way.
I think VR is still a relatively
Skies
new
are clearing,
category
fish
for
fans.
speed
We've
running,
weathered
but
another
I
storm.
really think it'll become
Fisherman,
more popular
enough
once
mending your nets,
the hardware
time to
becomes more
earn your
affordable,
keep.
more games
And
will
to
come
all
out
you
for it.
lighthouse keepers out there, I think
But
you
I really think
deserve
it's
a
cool. I
holiday.
hope to do more. I think probably the most famous one for VR Spartan is probably Half-Life Alex. I know that's been was in GDQ, I think, last year or 2 years ago. So I really love it, and I hope to do more in the future too.
Well, definitely be looking forward for more VR runs from you. That was really fun.
Thank you. I actually got one idea in my head. I gotta play it casually to see if it'll work in VR. It's actually a game that's PC, but they made a VR version. It's like VR. So
Wish you the
anyway,
best of luck.
yeah, thanks. So thank you again so much for having me. It's been great running for this, and it's a great cause. I look forward to watching some more of the runs this weekend, and hope you all have enjoyed the rest of your night and weekend.